Hello, one more time on our channel. Today we're gonna do something different this time. Mm, uh, I don't know if you know, but like 20 years ago when I still was young, there was like hackers and crackers. Hackers were these good guys and crackers the bad guys. And after that, thanks for media and people that doesn't really know things about this. A lot of this change. Nobody's currently using the crackers. Now we are using that red hats, right, versus blue hats, for example. So, uh, yeah, so you can read about this yourself. But for me, it's like, blue hats, it's in corporations, for example, style. You have blue hats team that do everything to protect, really. Uh, but red hats are like offensive security professionals, right? So they are normal scenario currently they are like externals companies really to check your cybersecurity, to do penetration tests, etc., etc. I think the line between those things are like really blurring. So I serve the blue teams that do penetration tests too. So for like internal audits. So uh, it's not like take my words. It's not something like that. It's really, you just should know that the red hats and blue hats exist, right? And for example, you should know that red hats, it's mainly focusing on that offensive security things. So for today, let's do quickly that penetration tests. Let me just see if everything is correctly. Yeah, you can see me. Yeah, it's a flexi body, right? So right now I'm on Windows, and you can do that on Windows. What you need really, Kali Linux, it's like really go-to standard right now. A virtual machine, and we are on Windows, so we need that hyper, right? So let's download that, and it's gonna be 2 minutes. So I will show you what I have here. I already have few machines. Yeah, I have them. So I don't know which machines it's for which, so I will just delete everything and we'll start from the scratch. There's a lot of lately drama with the TryHackMe, uh, and those drama is because AI, not really AI, but LLMs, right? But it looks like people behind TryHackMe uh, are really trained the new cybersecurity tools that based on LLM, and those LLM are retrained really for with data from users that use TryHackMe, and that sucks. And I really understand the drama, but hey. I have the account here, so let's do the quick one. Okay, we are back. I'm logged. Sorry, I needed to cut because there's information about logging things. So yeah, I'm still downloading. No, I'm already downloaded that. So let's go here and let's move that things to really documents or where. Okay, so let's just do that here. 7 gigabytes. I have that much space. Not sure. We will see together. 28 minutes. So, by the way, you need to say that they are compressing that very well, right? So from like 3.7 gigabytes to close to 17. Yeah, sorry, it's gonna be more, right? It's gonna be 24, something like that. Let's see that together. But yeah, but they are compressing very well. They know their stuff. But yeah, but Kali, it's a really go-to solution for that. So yeah, you can see that that's my account, like what we can do and the price. Right. I hope so. Yeah, this is like ideal, right? So let's do together what we will need. Oh, we will need we will need VPN connection, but we need to wait. So let's wait together 10 minutes. Really? You can do it faster. I know that. Yeah, it's like already 17 gigabytes. Okay, so we are here. Great, great, great. So let's create. Let's run, just run. Or no. By the way, check the checksum after you download things if you are not sure what you are doing. I am, so you know, I'll just do what I'm doing. I have here like Labo separated things, so yeah, that's why I can really focus what's important. So hmm, let's do this. I never remember that. So Gemini, right? Yeah. And as always, before first coffee. But if you don't know something, you can always check that now because we have always some tools that you can use. Those LLMs are tools. Use them. It's not like they're bad, right? With for automation, things like that. So yeah, give me a second. Someone's calling. Yes, sorry for that. Someone called me. So yeah, so go with 6 CPU, right? Let's enable that. Oh yeah, and wait, give me a second. Okay, it's like a lot of stuff at the same time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Of course, you want to use the whole picture, right? The whole monitor. So here we are, and that's it. Hi Linux, right? So first things first, let's just do update and upgrade things. Let's be sure that everything works as it should. So that's gonna take some time, and now we can focus on that VPN. Manage account. So here in manage account, you can go somewhere. That was yes here VM and VPN settings. So you can go here. Firstly, let's choose localization. Sorry for that. For you. Yeah. It's like Postman after Postman. So here in your account, you can see that I choose the Europe Frankfurt. It's a closet 3 for my localization things. Then you need to go like down here and you can see that you can download this OpenVPN file, right? Configuration file. So I will just do that and I will open that. The Visual Studio, let's go with that. And and we will use that file in our Kali Linux. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be upgraded. So I will open the additional bash terminal, and let's see where we are here. So let's do new folder like penetration, right? CD. Okay, penetration. Nothing is here, so let's use nano to do the VPN file. And VPN file should be always set wide. Yeah, we know. With that OVPN things. So, for example, try HackMe, right? Or VPN. So let's do that. I just copied. Okay, I'm still checking. It's upgrading. So in the meantime, let's just, what's happening? Yeah, a lot of things. But let's just start that machine. I'm not sure how long it's gonna be starting. Yeah, it will need 1 minute. So maybe we'll be able to upgrade the Kali. Yeah, I will go back to you. I'm still waiting. 30 seconds till target IP address will be visible for us on the TryHackMe, and yeah, still waiting. Okay, I'm still waiting. By the way, what is this? I mean, still penetration testing. You probably know about this, but penetration testing is really enumerate, fist hold, right? So you need to find out the vector of attack firstly. After that, you need to know how to use it and how to really exploit the things to go inside Linux, Windows, AD, Wi-Fi, etc., right? Name it. But after that, there is a second part of this, because if you have some kind of way to really go inside of the system, right, and doesn't matter if it's gonna be Linux or Windows, then there's like 99% of chance that you can escalate your privilege to the root/administrator. So uh, that's why this is very, very brutal thing, but this is true in entire current IT world. If there is a way, if there's a hole, if there's something that you can use to go inside the system or the application that you penetrate, test, etc., then probably you have like 90% job done, because it's going to be easier if you are inside to just escalate your privileges. So yeah, it looks like we are done. I will pause for reboot. Okay, it looks like we can go inside our new installed Kali Linux. Yeah, it should be ready, right? So give me a second. Someone's calling me once. Okay, I'm here. Sorry for that. So what we have here, we have that DHMO VPN, right? So we can just open VPN. You can use OpenVPN to just log in. Thanks to that, we'll have our VPN tuner, and we'll be able to. So okay, yeah. To start really penetration of that, and what we'll do. That's a good question. So this is the enterprise. This is the AD that we need to really penetrate. So here is our IP target of the machine. So let's go here and let's see if we can ping it. Yeah, we can already ping it. So that's good. So firstly, what I like to really do, it's to really check the ports, the open ports, and you can do that really with few tools. You can use Nmap or you can use Rust scan. We should have it. Scan or no? Okay, so sudo apt install Rust scan. Kali. We should have it. Kali. Rust scan. The modern IP scanner. Okay. Why we don't have it? Rust scan. It should not be that. It's not should be. And that's hard to reinstall that one. It looks like there's nothing. Rust scan. Really, Rust scan is not added properly to the car Linux. Okay. But we can use Nmap, right? So Nmap. What is Nmap? Nmap is the main tool really for checking the ports. You can always check Nmap, right? So Nmap, the network mapper really, right? So yeah, and that's like that's something that you need as penetration testers, for example, learn yourself about Nmap, and you need to like you should learn a lot of about really checking the ports. Sorry, another call. Okay, sorry, one more time. So we don't have Rust scan here. We can install it. Yeah, I can show that, but let's do that like quick one. So Nmap, right? Yeah, I say that you should learn yourself about Nmap if you are not familiar with it, because that's on TryHackMe, for example, machines are like prepared to penetrate them, right? That's like playground. But in normal scenario, there will be tools installed that checked if you're mapping the ports from one IP, for example. So if you don't want to be like cut off or you need to know more about lazy mapping the port things. But in our scenario, we just need all really ports. Let's go with the 5. And we need that for this address IP, right? With the vulnerabilities. So let's check what we have here. So we can already see that we have port 80, port 445, 135, 3389. So LDAP. So this is the Active Directory machine for sure. Yeah, for sure. So let's wait. But we have already port 80, right? So what we can do, if you can see, if you can see, we have it. Yeah, if you can see that port 80 or 443, right? So SSH parents, you can always use dir search to search really things. It's based on like familiar folders, names, etc. So if you have WordPress, etc., it's gonna check all of the folders that can see and files on your IP address that you will provide. So yeah, we want to dir search web, right? And IP address of this one. So we start to map files and folders. Okay, what we have here? Service domain, HTTP, Kerberos, LDAP, microservice. Ugno 7990 7990. What is this? So let's check that one. Oh, Atlantis. Hello, Atlantis. Reminding our enterprise team we are moving to GitHub. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting, but we need to more. We want to know more about this machine. What we have here. Okay, so NetExec. It's one of the best. Let's give it a second. NetExec. I wanted to refresh itself databases. So you can see here that we can check like VMI, like SMB. I like on Active Directory, obviously, check the SMB, probably everyone. So yeah, you can grab that IP address. Lack of coffee. I passed the wrong thing. Like into user, for example, nothing and password nothing. Let's check that. Okay, so we know that this domain is enterprise, DHM, all right, and that computer is the lab. So we know more. I like to do root, it was, hey, where I wrong? Yeah. Okay, so we don't have anything. Let's try with the West. Okay. Okay. So here you can see we can see a lot of users. But this one is interesting. Reminder that the enterprise we are moving to GitHub. Okay, so we know that this one was enterprise page, right? So let's try to go here. Okay, you have something here. Okay, it will open. Okay, about us. People, Nick Enterprise Dev. We have someone like that. Joiner, yeah, Nick. That's gonna be Nick, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Show more activity. Okay, you can see here something. He did something here. System info. There is something interesting, not really. And the key story of this file. Updated thing. Okay. So you can see here that that's probably the password for the nick. Where we are, CD penetration, right? Unless let's do no users and oh my god, I forgot. So let's try with that nick and do passwords. And let's try with that nick. And do again the same. Yeah. but with passwords and with users. Okay, it looks like that's a very promising thing. Let's check. Winner. Okay. Maybe RDAP. Oh, okay. It's not PONET. We can try. What you can try really, it's to get hash of it, right? So I have here like second monitor to checking what I can do with this. It's the Windows, right? And we want dump hash first. Okay. So we can use impact, and you need to be more familiar with all of impact tools. Yeah, but we can try to get really user, right? User SPNs, yes, and we can request on DCIP, and DCIP, it's that one, right? And DCIP, and we can use that. Really? Okay. Enterprise DHM, right? And with that user, and that's our user. Let's open. By the way, here's the robots. Can we can to really get that HTTP, right? Robots to see if we can see something. No, pretty. Okay, so where we are, yeah, we want to be here and we want to cut users. It was Nick. So let's go with the Nick, and we will need his password. So let's go with that one. Passwords, error, accepting error. Invite request, invalid credential. Let's do firstly things. You always be like remembering that you should put really information. It was lab. I think so. Information about host that you find out, really. In your hosts, it's gonna be not easier, but you will find out that thanks to that you can find more. Slash, you can use tools that are based on DNS really properly. I'm not sure if that's correct. It was lab. I think so. Yeah. So if I will do now that lab lab thing, yeah, we can do. So let's try one more time with that OSM password. Error. Bad. Okay. So enterprise. Enterprise. DHN, right? DHN. Okay. And we can try with that lab. Okay, so I can see there's thing that I didn't remember. But what we get here, we get that hashed password. What we can do with that? We can really do nano hash. You can do it nick hash, right? Nick hash, you can pass it here, and you can use John. And John is a Wilson, John Reaper, because you can just point it really to the nick hash, and it will try to grab the password, to really crack the password. So let's see if we'll be lucky here. You can use the John Reaper, you can use Hashcat. There's few tools really for that, but yeah, let's see. By the way, that's strange that I wasn't really able to do that with that one. Okay. Oh, yeah. Firstly, you need to have for John better file with words, and it was share user share user share word list, yeah, word list, and you can see here that you have that rock queue, right? But it's fully comprised right now. So yeah, what we can do, we can always check on zip, right? Mhm. Oh, guess. Oh, does that? Ah, yeah. Okay, let's just go there. It's gonna be a long one. I need coffee. Yeah. Okay, so it was with the tar, right? I never remember the things. That's when you are old. Failure status. Failure. Okay. Maybe just Ganzip, really? Ganzip? Permission done it. That's why. Okay. So now we can go back. Yeah, let's just go back. Really. I should go with the pen, right? Yeah. Okay, so one more time. We use that rock, right? With John. Uh, John. If you will use John, it's nice to provide the word list. So you can do hash. You can sneak hash, yeah, sneak hash. It was word. Let's see, single word list here. So really word list, right? And you can go with the user share word list rock you, right? So now, oh, and that was quick. So you can see that we have our password. Now what we can do? We can do a lot of fun things. For example, let's check WinRM with that password. No. Okay. So let's check RDP, for example. Okay. No. a little bucket. And that was password for Nick, right? Oh, yeah. Nick. It was not for Nick. So, yeah, with Nick, we get information to Bitbucket. So that's a user that we get. So let's do that properly. I mean, properly. You already know that my memory is lacking. Okay, so RDP users and password. Let's see. Oh, Poland. So we will be able to probably winner. Okay, but we can use RDP. For RDP, we can use free x3 is here. XP RDP, yes, it's here. How to use that properly? Okay. Examples. Examples. I need copy. I need copy. Not sure. Printers copy. But let's try that one, right? Let's try it. Of course, we need to check. Change. It was lab. Enter. Enter. Enterprise, right? THR? Probably. Enterprise, THM. And it was bucket. Cut pass. Bucket. Let's try with that. Yes, I want and I trust it. So what's wrong? Okay, and I know. It was search, ignore, right? Just like that. So I did something wrong. Yeah. Dynamic resolution. Let's do that. Little bucket, little bucket, and the user was big bucket, Anya bucket, and not a bucket, right? So we have problem here. Let's try little buckets. Okay. Okay, looks better. So we are in. Here are the flag. So you can go. Oh, yeah, I need to run that one here. Hello, we are here, right? So now, when you're inside, there's two things that you should do. Really, I like to go to the CMD, firstly, and just do who am I with the alt flag. And what we will see here, set change notify privileges, and okay. So we will probably use WinPiece or something like that. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, and what we have here? Yeah, who am I? Mm, okay, we will probably need WinPiece. What is WinPiece? WinPiece, it's like a tool to really check all of the privileges, etc., etc. So what we can do? Uh, WinPiece. Okay, so it looks like Kali have one. Uh, yeah, let's grab that one. That's nice. So we can go there. And we are with the flag copy, right? So let's see. And no, without copy. I'm not sure if I will be able to copy really. So let's do the old school. It's the Python 3 and HTTP. Yeah, I'm still here and I did something wrong. Okay, so HTTP server is open. So now we can go, for example, for Windows, right? Windows system, Windows tasks, just tasks. Yeah. Dear, what we have here? Oh, yeah. So let's kill three. Right, let's PowerShell and let's bypass. Let's use PowerShell, by the way. I forgot about. I mean, yeah, you need to remember that I am before my coffee. So, okay, we are here in the PowerShell. So let's do this new object, right? New object system net web client. Okay, and let's try to download this. Download file. So this will help you if you don't have a widget or something is wrong with it. So yeah, 192, right? 192, 168, 242, and 170. We got Windows 46 like that, but I'm wrong because we use the port 88, right? So yeah, that's good, and we will put that in the C Windows tasks or no. Okay, Windows x46. Win- Let's grab that. Yeah, I know it took some time, and yeah, you can see here Windows X. So that will check your system for everything that can be potentially useful for you. So let's wait. So it looks like it's ended. So let's see what we'll have it here. Oh, a lot of things. So service. Okay. That's generally very promising. Okay. That's page. What we can see here are the users. I know it's a lot, I mean, on the start, but if you are like working with WinPiece, by the way, if you are, for example, preparing yourself for OSCP, then you cannot use that. But in normal scenario, you can just grab that and push that to your local uncensored like LLM and say, hey, I have here the WinPiece, right? Let's just summarize it and what I can use, for example, to attack vector privilege escalation, etc., etc., right? So yeah, so this is the beginning. The patches. If there is nothing, you can grab last patches and check, for example, if it's like vulnerability for it in the Google search normal way, like patch, proof of concept, exploit, something like that. So what we have here, mission to server, display local, print enumeration printers, display information. Yeah, we are Bitbucket, right? So what we can do as Bitbucket administrators here. Check for brute force. I don't want to use the brute force. Here the interesting process. The client runtime, right? Force CND, WinPiece. Okay. Service information. Amazon. Okay. Uh, they are based in the cloud. Nice to know. Important service. Okay. Let's see more. VMware. Oh, what is this? Zero tier service user allow. Okay, we have right data. Okay, we have right data to the zero tier. That's one we should. That one we should see by ourselves. Program file zero tier, zero tier, zero tier. Okay, that looks promising. But here's things: if you will find something like service based, and you can write as user that you are using WinPiece, you need to do second things. And second thing is that you need to check if you can stop. Wait a second. Yeah, sorry, call after the call, right? So where we are with that zero tier one. Let's find out that zero tier. So here the application information. Yeah, let's just check if we can use that. Okay, it's not ended. Grab password. Cloud. Okay, okay, okay. So as you can see, a WinPiece it will go and give you a lot of information that you can potentially use, right? So yeah. Uh, and give me a second. I'm trying to find out something that I probably forgot. As you can see, the penetration things. I mean, really everything in the cybersecurity. I know that a lot of person selling it as like sprint and you need to be better than attackers or attacker need to be better than, but always it's like really not a sprint, it's a marathon. I mean, you need to sit down properly and you need to have like time for that and uh, really step by step checking things because this is like, I mean, the most important thing is to not go in the rabbit hole uh, and really be sure that you can uh, that you really can enumerate and check everything on your machine before you progress with the, for example, previous escalation, right? So in all normal scenario, it's not gonna if it's not gonna be lab and you will be checking like normal system, you will need to be prepared for the antiviruses, for any malware and things like that. But there are tools that you can use. But let's see if we have here that start process. What we can do really. Mm, Here we know that we have service, right? That it's not properly working. Properly working. Maybe it's working, but we have right permission. So we can do something like that and use. Oh really? MSB no? Yeah. So firstly, whatever you do, we need to do the reverse shelling, and you can do that on like a lot of uh, a lot of ways. The best way, if you need the reverse shell, it's really I'm using that reverse shell. Yeah, I am do using that generator online. It's like awesome piece of software. So yeah, and that's one. So let's just firstly grab uh, that's RL wrap. It's a better wrapper, so it will help you with the commands push etc. Via that you can say reverse shell tunneling. So wrap and see right and do enough and let's go with our records. Okay, that's strange. That's strange. And So yeah, if you have that wrapper, right, so we can do, and for example, listen on that port 444, right? Then we need to prepare the file, and we can use MSB nom. So it was MSB nom. So yeah, uh, we can use that MSB nom. Yeah. Oh, so Windows x6040, x6040, reverse, reverse, TCP, hosts with your IP address and our IP address. It's really something that I just forgot frequently. Mm, So let's do that. Port, right? We choose 404040 with that flag X, and we just want that, yeah, 0. Something is wrong. No good payloads. Let's do that with that. And that's something that's not working. X is 0. And I know why, because I forgot about information on output file. So yeah, you can see here that we have 0x, right? So now we can go back here and 0x, right? And why? It was not found. Where we are? Yes, not found. Home Kali penetration test as start that Python server one more time. Don't load here, right? So you can see that this 0 is here. So we can just grab new browser. We can go here and here and here and grab that 0 things and put it here. Let's start that service. Let's see if it's not gonna work. Service. Oh, who am I? System. So yeah, that's really important. I mean, we can see everything, and we probably can go with the C users, right? And here we can use that AS. Really? Uh, okay, that's a lot. That's really a lot. Why I was someone had a lot of files. That will take some time. Mhm. But yeah, but this machine is fully powered, and that's really a penetration of things. That's how it works. So, and yeah, we talk about penetration labs, we can say, TryHackMe, programs from OCP, etc. Then there is always like flags, and the flags are like 99% on the desktop of administrator. So we'll probably go there. After that, searching tree, building things will end. And then we'll grab that one. But yeah, and that's gonna be like the end of our movie for today, our video. That was a long one. I was before coffee as always. I don't know why I did that before coffee. And yeah, there was a lot of things here and there that I missed. Sorry for that. You can really grab, I hope so, a lot of knowledge and perspective about penetration things. And yet, you can use a lot of automation uh, automation tools to do what we did today. The problem with that is, for example, if you are preparing for any kind of exam like OCP ones, for example, you should know what you are doing in the first place. So, from my perspective, it's better to know how to do that with like that. We can say that manual tools that only help you, but not like Metasploit or something like that. That you can just put their IP information and that's gonna grab for you everything. The problem will start with that fully automated way when you will be doing that on like production tests things. Then you will have a lot of problems with automation tools like those one because they are like really flagged very soon, and they are flagged from like really normal malware, uh, really built in the Windows, for example, tools. So yeah, that's gonna be we have cut. No, we can do more, right? So yeah, but with the tools I showed you today, you can do lazy, for example, and map, etc. And you can be like hidden for a longer time, in my, of course, opinion. Uh, administrator. So you will see uh, in like internet when you will search for things like those that there are already a lot of custom tools built with the built-in local element, etc. That can bring that flags, right? That prove that you compromise the lab machine very quickly. Uh, but the problem is that those are labs, only labs for penetration peoples or people that want to improve their skills on the security level. Cannot access? Why? Maybe we are not penetrate that. Oh yeah, root. Okay, not found. Yeah, because of deal, right? Oh my god. I know. I know because we found yeah. So here's the flag. So that's it. Thank you one more time. Have a night. Cheers.